Jeffrey, are you having fun with your llama? Say hi, everybody. Say hello. Hey guys, it's Anya, otherwise known as Pink Sweets here on YouTube. Hey guys, it's Anya. So today I'm going to be playing with the Menagerie Cosmetics Pastel Pup palette and also the single eyeshadows that came with the collection. There are 3 of them. There is Bunny, which is the pink, Chicky, which is the yellow, and Turtle Club, which is the green. So I did swatch some of these already for my Instagram, so that's why it looks like they've been touched. And this is the inside of the Pastel Pup palette. I absolutely love it. The only shimmery shade is this one right here, which is called Snowball. It is a trifoil shade, just like the 3 in the palette that I just showed you. They're absolutely gorgeous, and I cannot wait to put them on my eyes. So the artwork is different than a lot of Menagerie Cosmetics palettes because a lot of their artwork is more like a painting, kind of like, you know, the Courtship palette here, or like the foxes that are on the cover of this empty palette that they sell on their website. I love this palette. I have 2 of these. I have my other Menagerie singles in another one. So, but it is still cute, and it's a seal of approval right here, which I think is adorable. And on the back it has a little seal, and it matches the outer unicarton, which is right here. So I'm excited to use this. I just want to say really quickly that I've talked about it in a previous video that I have some new stuff that I need to or want to also film with, and then I will be going on to using, you know, older, I almost said older content, older products. I'm going to go in with the P. Louise base because with pastels, I always like to use a light or a white base because it just makes the colors pop more. So, you know, I am going to be doing, like I said, some, using some older products, but I do have some products that still I want to do videos with. And most of these products are actually products that I purchased a while ago. And I only say that because, you know, the current state of everything that's going on, I know that not everyone is buying makeup right now. And for me, it's never been about, you know, pushing products or saying like, oh, you have to buy this or you need this in your life. You don't need anything when it comes to makeup. You know, you have, I'm sure, a pastel palette in your collection. These are gorgeous, but from what I can tell so far, but it will be restocked. It is a permanent palette in their collection, but a lot of the stuff that I'll be reviewing that is newer is stuff that I purchased a while ago and just hadn't gotten in stock or hadn't gotten in the mail. So that is basically it. So I'm going to go in with, I have no idea what I want to do. I think I'm going to go, you know what? I'm going to do something different. I want to go in with Ice Worm, which is this beautiful, beautiful, like key lime green shade. And I'm going to use that first. Okay. Hold on. Let me make sure this brush is clean. This is one of the Lele Posh weighted brushes. If you see my fingers, they are stained. Just a random fact. But yeah, so a lot of these products, because I'm going to use the Bitter Lace Beauty highlighters today. Those were one of my birthday gifts, and they just, either the stuff has taken a while to get to me, or I've had it for a while and I just haven't used it. So I want to play with it, but you can always just pull from your collection whatever you have that's similar if you know, happen to want to recreate a look. But that's basically all I'm saying. So this palette, like I said, it will restock fairly soonish, I believe is what they said, but they're having some trouble getting some of the ingredients in, and because of everything going on. And so they do want to restock as soon as possible, but they have to kind of wait. I'm going to go in with a little bit of Aquatic, which is the blue. Yeah, I think so. And just put that a little bit lower. And they said it is a permanent part of their collection, as well as the single trifoil shades are as well. And then I'm also going to go with Flipper, which is the other green. It's a little bit more of like a grassy green, and I want to mix that in. I just want to make my own unique bluish green shade. It's so pretty, and they're blending really well together. These are very pigmented for pastel shades especially. I'm going to take one of my makeup wipes and just clean that up. These are very kick-uppy, you know, powdery. That's why I always do my makeup before I do my do my eyes before I do my makeup. I'm going to go in with the black shade called Whisker. It doesn't bother me as long as they're pigmented on the eyes. It doesn't bother me how much kick up there is. And that seems to be the case for, you know, they're not any more powdery, in my opinion, than other Menagerie Cosmetics palettes. Let me know down below if you own any palettes from Menagerie, or if you have not tried the brand. Samantha is a sweetheart. She owns the brand. Her and her husband run it. And I have every palette that they've ever made except for the Killer Purr palette, because it was just too neutral for my taste. But it is still a gorgeous palette nonetheless. And it has a beautiful pop of green or blue, I forget. Once that palette is made into singles, I'll be purchasing that particular shade. Well, some of the shades in that palette. Okay, so now that I have the black down, I just don't want to look crazy during the whole video. So I'm also trying to, when I can, support small businesses like indie brands that are probably having a rough time. I'm not on a no buy, but I'm on a very low buy, and it doesn't seem like it because I have a lot of products backed up, but that's literally the case, is that they're backed up. Things that I bought, that's the one thing. See how my hands are kind of stained? I mean, these are glitter glue, but their shadows definitely do stain, so be mindful of that. But you know, I want to support the indie brands. I have like a budget that I've put myself on every month, and it's a pretty low amount, but if I don't spend 1 month, I can kind of carry it over. And I do want to, you know, like I said, I want to support some indie brands when I can. And I feel like it's been, a lot of these products have been a while, you know, 1 or 2 months since I ordered them. So I've been, like, I have the Smoky Glow palette that I still haven't done a video with, and I really, really want to. I almost did that today, but then I didn't because of the fact that I did a blue or pink and purple look the other day, and I didn't want to do 2 of them back to back. So I'm going to go into Snowball first, which I did purchase an extra of Snowball by mistake because I didn't realize. I was on the site and I was trying to buy it so quickly because I didn't want it to sell out. And so I was on the site and I was panic buying, and so I was like, I don't care, and I just like threw it in my cart and bought it. And then I realized that it was the same shade that was in the palette. So I will be sending that to Debbie in our next box swap because we do those from time to time. That is stunning. These remind me a lot of like the Divina Exploders or the Sugar Drops, kind of. They're, you know, multi-chromish, shifty like shades. So I want to use 3 of them, on my lid. I want to use that one, Snowball. I'm going to use Turtle Club and then Chicky. And then I'll probably use Bunny in the inner corner. Oh my goodness, I keep dropping stuff. So I'm just going to put that in a little bit further and then layer it over the blue a little bit. You can pick these up on a brush, but like most shifty, shimmery shades, they do go on better with your finger. So that's where we are so far. I'll probably touch up the black a little bit once I've put these on because I feel like I'm covering it up a little bit. I love the blue and the green mixed together. It's really pretty. And then for the inner portion, I think I will try to use, goodness, I drop a lot of stuff. I want to use Chicky on a brush, and I know, crazy me, I'm gonna spray it because I don't normally spray my shades, but we're gonna try it. Oh my goodness, that is stunning. I love these three shades together. I think I'm still gonna go in with my finger, but to get the little precise angle, I'm just gonna start off with the brush. And then I'll go in with my finger. I hear my neighbor's alarm going off. Like, alarm as in, like, wake up, it's time to go to work alarm. But it's not time to go to work, so I don't know. Well, maybe it is for them, but it's not a daytime job time to go to work, so I don't know. Once I do my base, I think you'll be able to definitely see the difference between the green, the blue, and the yellow. So let me go off camera, touch up the black, clean up my face, do my base, and I'll be right back. Okay, so really quick, I'm going to show you, I got their setting powder. It's their soft focus setting powder. This is the outer box. How cute is that? Also, Menagerie Cosmetics, I don't know if I said this already, but they donate 10% of their proceeds, I believe it's 10%, to animal welfare. And that was something that Samantha found really important when she switched from, I got the lavender setting powder, when she switched from Makeup Monsters. If you don't know, Menagerie Cosmetics used to be Makeup Monsters. I do love that this setting powder is what is the word? The netting is like, you could see the powder coming out. The netting is large enough that you don't have to worry about not being able to get the product out. So I just wanted to show you this really quick. I'm going to put it lightly under my eyes because I do feel like this powder might be a little bit heavier than the ones that I normally use for under the eyes anyway, but so far I really like the way it looks on the skin. I will have to test it out and let you guys know how I feel. It definitely set my makeup, so that's good. I'm gonna go off camera, do the rest of my base, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back, and I used Cuddle and Snack, which are, can I bend this all the way back? Yes. These two shades right here, I mix them together and I use them as my blush, so I think that's really cute. I'm going to use the shade Ice Cap on this liner brush, this like flat liner brush, and I'm going to put that on the lower lash line. And I'm just going to stamp it. I used an Urban Decay eyeliner in the shade Electric, and I put that as a base. You can't really see it that well, and I stabbed myself in the eye quite a few times because it needs to be flushed, or did I just say flushed? Sharpened. Wow, I don't know what is wrong with my brain, but that's crazy. I literally just said flushed. I think because I was thinking to myself, like my cheeks are, I love the way my cheeks look just like lightly flushed. And then I said flushed instead of sharpened for my pencil. Good job, Anya. Okay, so that is that for the lower lash line. I really like that shade. That is Ice Cap. So I want to show you something really quick, and that is, I don't know if you're going to be able to see it, but yeah, you are. See how this shade right here, I have eyeshadow all underneath my nails. See how it already has kind of like a weird texture? So does the yellow, so does that green, so does that purple. That's not dust. Like, I've blown away all of the excess dust. So the shadows are looking just a little bit weird after using, I didn't use my fingers on any of the mattes, so it's not the oils from my hands. So I'm not sure what's going on because I haven't swatched them. So I don't know, but as long as they continue to perform, I guess it doesn't bother me. So I'm going to go into, I just want to always be 100% honest with you guys and let you know everything. So I probably honestly will eventually purchase the Killer Purr palette, even though it is fairly neutral, but I'm a completionist when it comes to certain brands. And like I said, I own everything that Menagerie has ever come out with. Like, I own their liquid lipsticks, I own now their setting powder, I own all their palettes and their single eyeshadows. I own all of them. Like, I have the do I have it with me? No. Okay, I have like a separate palette that looks just like this one that has all of their single eyeshadows that they've come out with that aren't in the palettes. So I am a huge fan of their products. Now I'm taking Bunny, which is the pink, and I'm just putting that in the inner corner and kind of bringing it down to the lower lash line. It is a little bit crumbly. I did spray it, but I think that's just the nature of the kind of eyeshadow it is, because it's the same type of formula, like I said, as my Davina Exploders and Sugar Drops collection, and those tend to just be a little bit messier, I guess, because they're so foiled and, you know, multi-chrome. I really like that inner corner. I like that. I like what it does. It would probably be a little bit less, I don't know what the word is, chunky, if I were to just put it on with my finger, but because I put it on with a brush, I think that's why. Okay, so I'm going to, I think I'm going to use Bunny as my highlighter. Yeah, I'm just going to take a little brush and, oh, you guys, that's stunning. That's gorgeous. Oh no, I was going to use, well, okay. All right, maybe I won't use, I was going to use my Bitter Lace Beauty highlighters in this video, but you know what? Usually when I use a palette, if it can be multifunctional, I tend to test it out that way anyway, so I'll just use those in a different video. I am loving, and I mean loving, that as a highlighter. I wish, yeah, you can see it for sure. That is just gorgeous. I like the way, I keep looking behind you because that's where I have a bigger mirror, just so I can make sure it looks okay. I keep getting foundation in my hairline, and see right there, that's not hair missing, that's a peach like streak, because my hair is like peachy and pink. But I love this setting powder so far. I will have to see how it wears, but so far it looks really, really good. Okay, so I do have some blue fallout. Let me, or purple fallout, I guess. From the, where's my powder sponge? Let me grab it really quick. There we go. when I've said this in another video, but I need to start doing my lower lash line before I put on, oh no, that got really bad. All right, let me fix this really quick and I'll be right back. Okay, I just had to go off camera and remove the fallout, but that's not just with this eyeshadow palette, it's with any eyeshadow palette. For me personally, I need to start doing my lower lash line and then doing my base, because I never tap off my brush because I like full pigmentation and all that stuff, and I know I could just tap off my brush, but I'd rather do my lower lash line first. So I'm going to, last but not least, I'm going to put on a lip color, and I think because this look turned out more on the greenish yellowish side, I'm going to use this liquid lipstick that I got called Sedona. It is a shade that Samantha sent me for as a gift, so I'm going to put that on, and I think it'll go well. It's like a terracotta nude kind of. I love their new doe foot applicators. They changed their liquid lipstick packaging recently, and now they have the like the flat doe foot applicator with the hole, like the well in the center to hold the product. So easy to put this on. That was the fastest I've ever put on a liquid lipstick. I wish I knew where one of my other ones was, but I don't. The other ones did have more product, I believe. I'm not 100% certain. I'd have to look it up, but the other packaging was like thicker and like just a little bit fatter, but the doe foot applicator was just a regular doe foot applicator with no flatness to it. It was kind of, you know, the typical one. So I like this better for sure. I'm going to use a little bit, actually I'm going to use a little bit of my alginate spray. The setting powder, I do love it, but I think it makes my skin look smooth, but for my under eyes, I'm not sure I would use it again, but we'll see. I'm going to see how it holds up. I will definitely update you guys in a future video. So this is my first look using the Menagerie Cosmetics Pastel Pup palette. I definitely love it. I love it as much as I love all the other Menagerie Cosmetics palettes so far. I definitely have to work with it a little bit more, but I didn't do swatches because these do not swatch well except for the trifoils, but the mattes do not swatch well and they perform amazing on the eyes. So I really, really love this so far. Have to do more looks with it, but I love the trifoil formula. I hope that she comes out with many, many more. I would love to see a lilac one as well. So beautiful. And I can't wait to do more looks with it. So let me know down below what you guys think. Let me know if you got it. And I love you guys. Stay safe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.